Hey yogis, I'm Sara from Sacred Lotus Yoga and you're very welcome in joining me for today's Rise and Shine morning flow. In this class, we'll gently wake up the body and activate the neurotransmitters in the mind to set ourselves up for the day ahead. This class is perfect for all levels and you won't need any props. So when you're ready, roll out your mat and let's begin. So we're starting in a comfortable cross-legged seated position, sitting up nice and tall, creating a long spine, dropping the shoulder blades down your back. I'm just going to take a moment here in complete stillness, maybe close the eyes, just to check in this morning. Notice how we're feeling. Noticing the body's a little bit tight and stiff, if the mind's a little bit groggy. Just notice before we begin to move into our class and shake all that off. And gently begin to blink the eyes open, waking yourself up. As we inhale, stretch the arms up and overhead, really stretching through the sides of the body. Begin to look up. Tilt the head back, stretching, allowing the sitting bones to become heavy, reaching up. And begin to twist, looking over towards the left. Drop the right hand down onto the left knee. Place the left hand behind you. Lift and lengthen through the spine on the inhale. And exhale as you twist and look over the left shoulder. Just twisting into the body, waking ourselves up this morning nice and gently. Inhale, reach the hands back up and overhead. Begin to twist back through center and make your way over towards the right as we plant the left hand down onto the right knee. The right hand comes behind you. As you lift and lengthen, exhale, twist and look over the right shoulder. Breathing fully. Twisting on the exhale. Inhale once again. Reach, lift and lengthen. Exhale over to the left. Lift and twist. Keeping that nice long spine. Shoulder blades are relaxed, peeling down your back as you twist from the belly. Inhale, reach the fingertips. Come back through center and twist to the right. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, twist. And inhale, coming back through center. Begin to walk the right fingertips long on the mat. Inhale, reach through the left fingertips, reaching up and overhead, opening up through the full left side of the body. You can either, if you have enough space in the body, rest down onto the right elbow. Maybe you need to keep the hand nice and high here. Wherever you are, reaching through the left side of the body, opening through the chest. Inhale, make your way up through center. Left hand plants down. Inhale as the right hand comes up and overhead. Breathing deeply into the right side of the body. Lifting and lengthening through the spine. So we're not collapsing in, but we're opening through the chest. Exhale, coming back through center. Lovely. From here, we'll make our way over onto our knees. So going down, just sitting on our heels. If this is uncomfortable, you can always just pop something between the sitting bones and the heels. We'll only be here for a moment. So rolling the shoulder blades back, opening through the chest. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, we're going to begin to come up off the heels, reaching through the fingertips, stretching the arms up towards the sky, stretching through the sides of the body. Maybe begin to look up towards the hands, opening through the body, stretching up, reaching up. Exhale, begin to sit back towards the heels, bring the hands back behind you. Roll the shoulder blades back, open through the chest. Maybe drop the head back as we puff the chest open, a slight back bend here. Deep inhale. And then exhale, hinging from the hips, bringing the body forward. So we're resting the forehead down towards the mat. Arms stretch out long on the body. Allow the shoulder blades to soften here. And inhale, we'll flow to that again. Reach the arms up and overhead, coming up off the heels, stretching up. Lovely, opening through the body. As we exhale, come back onto our heels, plant the hands behind you, loop the shoulder blades open, locking up, stretching through the front of the body, creating space, hinging from the hips as you send the forehead down towards the mat. Don't worry if the hips peel away from the heels. Inhale, begin to lift and reach up. Locking up, stretching through the body. Exhale, send the hips down towards the heels, hands plant, open up. Really stretching through the front of the body. And exhale, peel the body forward. Rest your forehead towards the mat. Don't worry if your hips come out good but away from the heels. Just resting down, stretching through the back body. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. Once again, inhale and exhale. Gently come up to sitting on the heels. We're going to make our way over into tabletop from here, over to hands and knees. So take a moment to check your alignment, making sure your knees are in line under your hips and your wrists are in line under your shoulders. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. So we're really grounding down into the mat using all 10 knuckles. So we don't want to collapse into the wrist, but keep the weight spread evenly through each finger. Find your balance and begin to extend, reaching the right hand out in front of you. Holding here for a moment, just finding that stability. Then begin to extend through the left leg, pressing the left foot away from you. You want to keep the left foot flexed so the toes are peeling under and you're pressing through the heel. So reaching through the fingers, pressing firmly through the heel. Inhale and exhale, gently draw elbow to knee. Allow the spine to round as you come down. Then inhale, reach and extend, open up. Exhale, drawing in. 3 more. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, drawing under. Notice the core begin to work up. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, drawing under. Inhale, lift, reaching. Exhale, drawing under. Lovely. Plant the right hand, plant the left knee. Before we move to the next side, we're going to flow through a few cat-cows. As we inhale, we drop the belly, we loop the shoulder blades, look forward. Lift, lengthen through the chest, lifting the tailbone high. Exhale, begin to round through the spine, tuck the tailbone under, drop the gaze. Navel draws towards the spine. Inhale, rounding, looking forward. And exhale, back through to cat. Inhale, back through to center. We're going to take it the opposite side now. So begin to extend through the left arm. So reaching that left arm out in front of you. Find your balance, find your stability first. Then begin to extend through the right leg. Peeling the toes under, pressing the right heel towards the back of the room. Flexing that foot. Inhale, exhale, draw knee to elbow. Inhale, reach and extend, opening up. Exhale, coming through. Inhale, reach, extend. Lovely. Exhale, peeling under. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeezing under. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach and lift. And exhale, elbow to knee. And releasing back through to tabletop. We'll flow a couple more times through our cat-cow. Inhale, lift and lengthen, drop the belly. Lift the tailbone high, open through the chest. Exhale, begin to peel under, dropping the gaze. Tailbone tucks under spine, heels up towards the sky. Inhale, coming back through to cow, lovely. Coming back to sitting on the heels. You can walk the knees a little bit wider. So maybe as wide as the mat. Maybe just a little bit less, just to what's comfortable for you. Begin to walk the hands out on the mat. Stretch the fingertips forward. And begin to allow the forehead to melt down towards the mat. Take a breath here. Allow the hips to become heavy. Clawing into the fingertips, so coming up high onto the fingertips, so you feel a nice lift through the arms, down through to the armpits. So clawing deeply into the mat, maybe walking, peeling the fingertips further away to bring a deeper opening through the sides of the body. And just releasing the arms down where they are. Inhaling and exhaling. Begin to look towards the fingertips on your next exhale. We're just going to really stretch the fingertips forward on the mat a little bit more. Looking towards the hands. Feeling the fingers, finding more space to the sides of the body. And then inhale, slightly lift the hips away from the heels. Crossing over the ankles, walk the hands back. Bring back to sitting on our mats. So keeping your feet planted on the mat. We're going to gently come down, lying flat on our backs, but we're going to do it nice and slowly. So bring your hands out to either sides of the legs. You can come up onto the heels. It'll just intensify the pose slightly. Inhale, lengthen, open through the chest, nice tall spine. Lift and lengthen as we very, very slowly begin to come down flat on the mat. As slow as you can. One vertebrae at a time. Keep the pelvis tucked under. Full engagement, full body awareness. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And then when you come down, reach the hands up and overhead and just take a moment. Readjust yourself if you need to on the mat and hug both knees into the belly. Hugging both knees in, rocking side to side. Just massaging out the lower back, the lower spine. Taking a breath. And just noticing how the body feels now that we've stretched it out and released a little bit. Taking hold of both knees, we're going to cross the right leg over the left. Good and deep here. So as if you're in a cross-legged seated position. We're just upside down. So taking hold of maybe the knees and begin to draw the knees closer into the body. If you want, you can take hold of the shins, or if you feel you have a good open body this morning, you can maybe take hold of the outer edges of the feet. You gently draw them away from each other. Relax the shoulder blades. Soften through the back body. Just working deep into the hips. Finding some space. Waking ourselves up. Lovely, gently release the grip. Cross over the opposite side, take hold of where you want. Maybe the knees, maybe the shins, maybe once again the outer edges of the feet. And soften through the body. Just drop the weight out of the legs. Brilliant. Release. Release both knees. Release the feet down onto the mat. Maybe walk them as wide as the mat, a little bit wider, a little bit less, where it's comfortable for you. And just drop the legs as they are over to the left. Bring the hands into cactus. So the palms are facing the sky, they're bent at the elbows. Opening through the chest. Inhale, draw the knees back up and drop them over towards the right. crawl the knees back up, bringing them into the belly. And just extending the legs long, extending the arms long. And just take a moment here as we move into our Savasana. Just allowing the body to unwind and rest. This is where I'm going to leave you today. Stay as long as you want in your Savasana. Allow yourself this time for you. Just to connect with the body, with the mind before you move into your day. And thank you very much for joining me for this morning's class. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Namaste.